A podcast is not a single piece of content. A podcast is a content source. When you sit down to record a long form interview, you aren't just making a weekly episode for YouTube or Spotify. You are generating the raw material for an entire multi platform ecosystem. The problem is, most creators treat their podcast like a final destination. They just hit publish, change their status to released, and immediately start stressing about what to create next week. That is a massive waste of leverage. One deep dive conversation already contains all the hooks, essays, and insights that you need to fuel your entire digital presence for a month. You don't need to work harder to invent new concepts from scratch every Tuesday morning. You just need a system to extract what's already existing. Today, we are going to break down the exact asset architecture of a 5-layer content flywheel. I'm going to show you how to take a single podcast episode and systematically break it down into high retention video multipliers, long form essays, native text posts, newsletters, and visual diagrams, along with the precise AI tool stack to automate the entire process. Let's build layer 1, video multipliers. Normally, finding short form clips means scrubbing through a massive timeline, listening to hours of playback, manually cropping frames, typing out text styles, and color coding subtitles. It takes hours for a human editor to find just 3 good hooks. Instead, what we do is take the YouTube URL of a podcast episode and drop the raw video file right into vMaker AI. Within few minutes, the AI transcribes the file, performs a semantic analysis of the dialogue, and flags the exact timestamp where the retention probability spikes. The AI automatically reframes the video from horizontal to vertical using active speaker detection, cuts out the dead air, and burns in dynamic captions. You walk away with 10 highly viral vertical clips ready for YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok without ever touching a video editing timeline. So now you save yourself 2 weeks of video content. Jump into layer 2, deep dive narrative text. Layer 2 is where you build actual authority. Platforms like LinkedIn, Medium, and Substack thrive on a long-form structural reading. Instead of guessing what to write, we extract the core framework directly from the spoken text. In any top-tier interview, the guest outlines an unspoken philosophy on business models or sustainable operational growth. That is a masterclass case study. For this, what you can do is you can extract the raw text transcript of the podcast. For this, I'm using YouTube transcript and feed it into an advanced LLM. We don't ask it to write a generic summary like they talked about business. That's useless. We instruct the AI to analyze the dialogue, extract the underlying methodology, separate personal anecdotes from core principles, and format the output into a highly structured 800-word breakdown essay. You are converting conversational speech into analytical business literature. For this, you can use Claude 3.5 version or Gemini Flash 3.5. I'm attaching the prompt as to what you can give these LLMs for the transcript in the tool stack guide given below. Layer 3, platform native microtext. This layer helps to scale your daily presence using microtexts. This is for platforms like Twitter, Threads, and short-form LinkedIn updates. These platforms don't want essays. They want high-frequency, sharp insights, contrarian hooks, and rapid-fire value delivery. Think about the structure of the viral thread. It requires a punchy hook, a problem statement, 3 bulleted points of data, and clear takeaway conclusion. We take the long-form essay generated in layer 2 and prompt our language model to break it into even further. We instruct the AI to find single most contrarian opinion shared in the interview and rewrite it into 5 distinct text asserts, 2 polarizing single sentence statements, 1 step-by-step tactical thread, and 2 breakdown updates. You can take one single conversational insight and turn it into 5 pieces of high frequency social media ammunition. For this too, we are using the same tool stack mentioned above, Claude and Gemini, attaching the prompts below. Layer 4, email relationship assets. This transitions your audience off social media algorithms and into an ecosystem you own, the email relationship layer. Social media reach is volatile, but your email list is your direct line to your audience. A great newsletter shouldn't read like a social post. It should feel like personal, exclusive, and deeply editorial. We take our original podcast transcript data and run it through a tailored email prompt in the AI. And then, from the fetched data, head to Canva, give the prompt with the available data, and ask the Canva to create a newsletter. That's it. You got an independent, standalone value inside the inbox while using the original video as supporting evidence. For this, you can make use of the same tech stack, Claude and Canva. Layer 5, visual knowledge vaults. The final layer is the visual knowledge vault. Audience retain visual data far better than any type of communication. In any podcast or long form video, there will be some information hidden that can become a social post or a data-oriented image. We take that section of the transcript and use AI to extract the structural data point, the inputs, the steps, the bottlenecks, and the outputs. We then feed those into visual generation tools. The AI translates the spoken words into a clean step-by-step infographic, a flowchart, or a visual mind map. This will be perfect for a multi-slide carousel post on Instagram or LinkedIn. For this, you can use ChatGPT paid version or Canva to create visual infographics. This is the moment that mission turns into a self-sustaining content flywheel. Think about the path of the user. The short-form video clips top-stage scroll on YouTube or TikTok. The sharp native text post captures their attention on LinkedIn or Twitter. The deep dive essay proves your authority as an expert curator. The infographic diagram provides them with a savable asset they share with their network. And all of these independent touchpoints guide them directly to your email newsletter and back to the original source. One conversation, 5 distant data layers, dozens of highly contextual assets, infinite distribution. Stop trying to work harder by coming up with brand new ideas every single day. Come up with a long form video and curate yourself a flywheel. If you want the exact system prompts, the automation frameworks, and the precise tool setup, grab our free content repurposing guide in the description below or check out our full breakdown on the blog. Build your flywheel, master your distribution, and scale your audience.